Hey guys, and welcome back or welcome to the channel. Remember that last video I made? The 5 reasons why you should not buy a Volkswagen Tiguan SEL R-Line Turbo. Remember that clickbait thumbnail? Remember you guys complaining about how these really aren't big problems and that you're just making a big deal out of an infotainment system or fuel economy? Well, I wish I could deal with those 5 reasons as to why not to buy the SEL R-Line Turbo, because something catastrophic happened, and I documented all of this over the past few days. Well, this isn't good. We have a check engine light, and the digital dash is lit up like a Christmas tree. I'm currently in limp mode. It won't go above 4,000 RPM. This is fantastic. This is just really fantastic. Haven't even done 1,000 miles in this crossover. It's just a bit of an update here. I'm on my way to Volkswagen to get this check engine light addressed. So I'm no longer in limp mode. I let the car sit for about 30 minutes, and when I came back, all the errors cleared, and now all I have is the check engine light. So I'm hoping this is just a electrical gremlin and not something mechanical, because I have seen a few things on the internet about this crossover and the fact that the turbos are not good, but we'll see. So, there's some bad news for the Tiguan. My year-long tester didn't even make it a month. So, I'm now in a Volkswagen Taos. So yesterday, I got the check engine light along with a number of other codes. In fact, I think it popped up on 3 or 4 different codes, and the Tiguan was in limp mode on my way home. I couldn't go over 4,000 RPM. It wouldn't really go any faster than 55, so there's that. So I get home, park the Tiguan for a bit, I come back out. All those codes are cleared, but the check engine light is still on, and I'm no longer in limp mode. So I take it to the dealership, and I'm waiting for the diagnostics, and they come out and say, you need a new turbo. Now, this isn't the first time that I'm seeing this now for the Tiguan, for the SEL R-Line Turbo. A lot of these vehicles need new turbos. I've seen new transmissions. I've seen new engines. Volkswagen will most likely have to do a mass buyback. I don't see how this is going to work. There needs to be a recall or something. I'll have some videos on this, but buyer beware. Don't take a look at the Tiguan right now. Now, first and foremost, I want to make this very, very clear. My dealership has been very honest with me throughout all of this. In fact, I'm a bit impressed. First off, they gave me a loaner, and they didn't have to do that. So I had this Volkswagen Taos SE, which I've already done a review on. Probably more content on this crossover because I have a bad feeling I'm going to be seeing this vehicle a lot in my driveway over the next 2 weeks, maybe even 2 months. And I'll get into that in a minute. Also, I'm really impressed with the fact they walked right in and told me you need a new turbo, because from what I'm seeing from other owners out there on Facebook and other platforms, they're like, yeah, my dealership cleared the codes, they cleared the check engine light, and they sent me back out there, and then not even a week later, those lights popped up on the dashboard again. I go to the dealership, and now they're telling me I need a new transmission, or I need a new engine, or I need a new turbo. And this is happening to a lot of people, because I've had some people tell me, oh, you bought a lemon, or it's just you. I wish that was the case, because I walked into the R-Line Turbo with it being a year-long tester thinking, all right, if there is a problem, like minor issues or minor inconveniences, I'll work with Volkswagen. Like, I'm open to this, because being a journalist, being an automotive YouTuber, I'll use my platform for good, and that way when someone goes in to buy an R-Line Turbo or another Volkswagen Tiguan, they're not going to have any issues, and the dealerships are going to know how to fix it and remedy it. But where we're at right now, and what I have seen over the last 48 hours, has me really, really concerned. Guys, this is bad. This is so bad, because it's not just the R-Line Turbo. I have people telling me that this same problem happened to their SE R-Line Black, their SEL R-Line Turbo. But it seems to be different issues, different problems pertaining to the Gen 5 EA888 motor, which is slated to go inside the new Volkswagen Atlas later this year. Guys, this is not good. Now, I have seen people bring up the fact that their engine needs to be replaced. They have engine mounts that need to be replaced, new transmissions, new turbos. It's everything mechanical to that engine, to what's under the hood. Now, on the minor side of things, people have been complaining about the tech, where their infotainment systems go out dark. Now, I can't speak to that because my infotainment system worked fine for 3 weeks. But when it comes to the reliability, when it comes to the problems that Volkswagen is going to be dealing with now, with the 2026, maybe even the 2025 model, this is a huge, huge problem. This isn't just a blip on the radar. This is a cluster bomb. This isn't a rogue wave. This is a tsunami, and no one's talking about this publicly. I have not seen anyone really bring this up outside of the owner groups, Reddit, and other platforms. But I figure, since I am on YouTube, I have a decently sized channel, I might as well bring this up and bring awareness to this. Because, guys, this is really not good, and I have a feeling that most Volkswagen Tiguan owners, whether they have any issues or not, they're driving ticking time bombs. There needs to be a recall. There needs to be a stop sale. And I don't know what the next course of action is on Volkswagen's part. I have no idea what Volkswagen's doing on their end. From what I hear from other people in my situation, it's a 2-month wait for a new turbo, for a new engine, for new parts. And that's just what they're experiencing. This could be even longer. I saw one comment on Reddit. In fact, it popped up on my phone yesterday. I got a notification. They have a 2025 Volkswagen Tiguan SE, and their vehicle has been in the shop for 4 months straight, and there's no remedy for it. I have never seen anything like this before. I had a comment on YouTube telling me they bought their new Volkswagen Tiguan, they drove down the street, got a check engine light, and went into limp mode, returned to the dealership, and their dealership told them they need a new transmission. They need a new transmission, not even 10 miles into their driving experience. That's what really ticks me off. That's what really has me a bit angry here, because it's not just mine. It's not just my Volkswagen Tiguan SEL R-Line Turbo that couldn't make it a full month or 1,000 miles. I have people telling me 600 miles in, 250 miles in. Volkswagen has a flawed product here, and it needs to be addressed. Guys, I wanted to keep this short because I will have more information later on, but I'm hoping there's a remedy. I hope Volkswagen contacts me. I mean, you know where to find me. You can contact me anyway. I might even contact you at this point because I'm not thrilled. With the Volkswagen Tiguan, my SEL R-Line Turbo, it was going to be a year-long tester. My goal was to put as many miles on it as possible and encounter an issue so that way I could talk about it near the end of the year. At this point, with the vehicle not even lasting a full month, I don't know. I kind of want Volkswagen to buy it back at this point. This was a really bad experience, just a bad experience overall. And yeah, I'll have more content on this in the future when I get more information, when I have more people tell me what problems they're dealing with, because this is a cluster bomb. This is an absolute cluster bomb. And right now, there is no recall. There is no remedy. So, guys, stay tuned because this is just the beginning.